What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Maneater Mildred. Thank you very much for joining me today. Gonna speed part of this up here a little bit. Hope everybody's doing well. I wanted to talk about something that we've kind of touched on, but it's something we haven't really spent a whole lot of time talking about. It's a little maybe controversial. And that is, you've heard me say it, the concept of breaking character. Now, I hope I don't have to sell you. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I don't care. I'm just saying, if we don't do it, this run, we might as well just throw it in the can. Because, well, first of all, let's backtrack a little bit. What do I mean by breaking character? So, of course, I think everybody knows this, but in the event that you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, we're talking about, so for online stuff, I am going to assume the role of Mildred. We will appear as Mildred, just as you see here. Plank shield, sack, butcher's knife, and no clothing. But for any times we're not playing online, so when we're just going through the game, as you see here, we are free to break character. We can put some armor on, we can change weapon, we can change hat, we can change shield, we can change ring, we can do it all, right? And we only do that for the sake of being able to get through the game. Now here's where the here's where the controversy is, Trebek. Saturday Night Live used to be funny. I don't know what happened. You guys probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about anyway, but it doesn't matter. So, controversial opinion on that. You might think, and this was pretty hairy here, I thought she was going to shoot me again, and she waited till I was chugging, of course. So here's where I say it. Here's why I think it's a little controversial. And see that item? The fucking necromancer dropped the item, which is the whole reason I was even going through this shit. And this was a huge problem because I can't save and quit. If I save and quit, the item is gone. And look how fast these guys corner you. If I haven't sold you on breaking character yet, I hope I can do it today. I don't care. I don't care. It's just that the concept is controversial because there's always going to be people who say, well, if you can't go through the game like that, then you suck, bro. You know, like, the probably the same people who are going to say, oh, if you have to summon somebody for the boss, then you suck and you didn't actually earn the victory. And, you know, if it, like the guys in Elden Ring that are like, oh, if you use your mimic for to fight this boss, it's like you didn't earn it. It's like, okay, well, you know what? That's your opinion, and I don't care. I'm going to flat out say it. I am... And look at this, fucking 3 hits and we're just toast. This is what happens when you go in here, no clothing, all practically, virtually no defense. If we don't break character, this run is going to suck so much ass that it is going to be, it'll never continue. Look at this, we almost croaked. I could have got a little more distance there, but fuck, we're gonna die just trying to get our souls back, and we haven't even fucking accomplished anything in here yet. Anyway, so that's why I say it's controversial, because, I mean, to me it's not controversial, I don't care. But there's always gonna be some people who are gonna say, oh, well, you know, if you can't do it as the character that you... If you can't do it as the build that you have set out to be, to represent yourself, then you suck. And it's like, well, you know, go ahead and think that. I don't care. it's one thing if we were going to cosplay as, oh, I don't know, Black Knight, something like that. That would be good. I don't think we'd have to break character if we were cosplaying as a Black Knight, and you can give me any choice of weapon, I don't care. That would actually be an effective build. This is not an effective build. In fact, we're going to get to it a little later. It's not even effective, all that effective for a lot of the PvP we're going to be doing. Foreshadowing! Anyway, so, yeah, we decided to go through, we decided to go through here in character just to illustrate. I mean, just think about Four Kings. Just think about last episode. If we had refused to break character because of, I don't know what, pride, stubbornness, retardation, you can name whatever it is. Whatever it is you want, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
We'd never beat the Four Kings. Well, let me put that a different way. I'll put an asterisk there. I will never beat the Four Kings like that. I'm not good enough to beat the Four Kings with the build that you see here as it appears to you right now. I'm not. Maybe you're not either. Maybe you're fucking, you know, Johnny Dark Souls hotshot, and maybe you could beat the fucking Four Kings with no clothes on. Good for fucking you. That's great. I'm happy for you. I wouldn't even try it. I don't care. There's bosses I can go naked against. That's not one of them. Especially with the shitty butcher's knife. And Mildred don't buff neither, by the way, so there's no buffs in there. And you know, let's not get carried away. If we had excuse me, if we had a Mildred that was regularly and normally leveling up, if we had that, I think we could probably do it. We could probably pull it off. Maybe we could pull it off. But that would mean by the time we're doing the Four Kings, our HP bar is going to be twice as long as it is right now. Our butcher's knife is definitely going to be plus 15, fully leveled up. Our strength is hopefully going to be at least 40. So we're actually going to be able to do some damage. I think in a situation like that, you might be able to do it. You could probably do it. Even just, you know, naked. Well, with a sack on. So, guys, the bottom line is we don't have... Either we don't have time to do the same boss 150 times, just waiting for the right RNG, or what, or I don't have the patience, or I'm just flat out not good enough to do it. And I don't care about that, and neither should you. Not that I can't do it, or that I claim that I can't do it. Like, if you have a build that you're running, now I kind of got a little fucked up here, and we'll see in a moment that somebody actually helped me out, and I wasn't even anticipating that or expecting that. Yeah, like if you got a build that you're running and you're like, fuck, I just can't seem to get this done, whatever it is, boss X or area X, then yeah, that guy, see that the spirit guy? He's like, he showed me where it is. Thank you, young man. Yeah, so I don't want to harp on this after I just talked about it for 9 minutes, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel like in this scenario, it is a necessary evil. So, no joy in it for me. I don't want to keep switching back and forth, and we're not done breaking character in this episode either. And you can guess where we're going to have to break character, as I say. Now, we can talk about the Tomb of the Giants a little bit. We did not break character for the entirety of the catacombs. You saw how that went. We're not going to break catacombs. I'm just going to roll with it. I don't care. One thing that you should do if you have a dark hand is you should fist all of the NPCs that you come across.
Fisting.
And this was kind of funny. He fell right off there, and I thought, what a great opportunity to go check this thing out. You know, he's safely down there. I can just take a look over here. There's no way. What the fuck?
Oh, fuck! What the fuck?
Whoa, like, he really got up there in a hurry, didn't he? Very good and convincing and compelling cackle by Patches at the end there. I'm impressed with the voice acting that goes into this game. Actually, I would say probably all the FromSoft games, all the Souls games anyway, I find the voice acting generally is pretty good. Yeah, okay, so I was kind of choked that we killed that second, I can't talk, guys, I'm an idiot. Second necromancer in the catacombs, and we were not able to pick up the skull lantern that he dropped. I was pissed. Right, we can't save and quit to get the skeletons off our fuck, because then the item will be gone. So I had no choice. I had to try to... Fuck you, Patches. I had to try to get those skeletons out of there, and I forgot to roll there, which was really bright. Yeah, so a minor pain in the ass. I thought, fuck it, you know what? I can try to go for the other necromancers, and I just thought, I really don't think that's going to be a good idea anyway. The one, he dropped it, and there's a real good chance not one of the other necromancers will drop it, being that the second one dropped it. And I think there are actually... Oh, fuck! I didn't even see that Black Knight halberd. Did you see that? The Black Knight, holy fuck, I didn't even see that when I was playing. The Black Knight fell off. He must have fallen off chasing me, and he dropped his fucking halberd. Well, guys, we gotta, fuck Mildred. We're gonna upgrade our strength, and we're gonna level up and use a black... We're not gonna do that. Fuck you, Patches. Yeah, so it was a minor pain in the ass. I have had to go through here without a skull lantern before. My very first playthrough that I don't even remember it. I mean, fuck, that was like 2013, I think, in the original Dark Souls. I do not remember. I don't remember, but I know I didn't have a skull lantern because it was very dark, and I didn't know what the fuck. And did you see that skeleton dog right there? You gotta save and quit at this bonfire if someone's chasing you. You won't make it. Those things are brutal. Anyway. So I thought, fuck, we're probably not gonna get another chance at a skull lantern, so we might as well just fucking go for it. Because as soon as you get to that first bonfire, you just have Patches kick your little pink ass off the thing, and booyah, there is a skull lantern there waiting for you anyway. So, and not a bad idea to get more than one skull lantern. In fact, and the reason for that is, it's good to have one for this area. You don't need one for this area, but it's a good thing to have, obviously. And depending on the order that you do the game in, maybe you do the entirety of the Demon Ruins and the Bed of Chaos and all that shit. And if you decide to take out Solaire, or even if you don't decide to take out Solaire, you will get the Sunlight Maggot from that, so that is an option that's available to you. But failing that, you can get 2 skull lanterns, of course. One that we picked up, and then one from a necromancer. And it's good to get 2. One you will use and keep, and the other one you can hand into one of the... or one of the, what the fuck, there's only one bird in this game. We've been playing a fair bit of Dark Souls 2 lately, folks, excuse me. And you know, there's 2 trading birds in that game. I don't know if you knew that. Probably, yeah, but yeah, the other one you trade to the birds, and the bird, what the fuck, and you will get the, what is it, the Ring of Fog, I think. And this fuck was in the way, and I didn't think I was going to be able to get around him. And I was going to take that one out, and then I thought, you know what, there's 8 guys shooting at me, let us get the fuck out of here. You absolutely can run through here without killing a damn thing. And here's where we're going to break character, and I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm saying I can't do it. So that's good enough for me. I don't care. The whole point of this build, which I haven't even decided what I'm going to do with it, because I do have another quote-unquote finished Mildred on PlayStation here. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with this. I've got a couple of ideas. But, yeah, just for the sake of progression and brevity. Fuck, I mean, we gotta get this done, guys. We're gonna. I only got about 30 minutes on the bike. I would rather not have to do. You know, we got lucky with the 4 Kings. I will flat out admit it. I was expecting that was going to be multiple episodes, which would have been a disaster, but that's how it goes sometimes. You guys know this. You've ever been stuck on a boss before, or stuck on an area? I really timed that roll well, didn't I, folks? Sometimes it might take a long time, especially maybe you don't have all of the experience. Maybe you're not new to the game, but maybe your build is a little... doing a challenge build, something like this, as we are. Fuck! I just can't get away from that attack there for whatever reason. You know, don't feel the least bit bad about it unless you're, you know, one of these honor brigade fucks who's says, oh yeah, you can't summon anybody for anything. You can't even upgrade your weapon. You can't even wear clothes. Well, I don't care. You play how you want to play, and I'll play how I want to play, and that's how it's gonna go. In my house, that's how it is. I don't look down on people for summoning. Yeah, I don't care. Do whatever you want. But yeah, Tomb of the Giants does not have to be a tremendous challenge. It is if you want to stop and kill everything. My wife is like this, and I really want to teach her. She doesn't care. She's not interested, but I would really like to teach you, honey, how to run through an area. But you don't actually teach somebody to do that. You have to teach yourself how to do that. And there's no doubt in my mind you can do it. Anybody can do it, just like shoving a watermelon up your ass. Anybody can do it. Don't listen to what I said last time. Anybody can do it. All right? And that's the final word on that, by the way. So, yeah, you guys doing this low-level shit, remember, we're only soul level 15, and we're only using a +5 weapon, right? And that sucks. That is not fun. But anyway, we did dispatch the four kings. We did get Nito out of the picture, got a shit ton of souls, and now we are going to invade. And as soon as I came in, I recognized the name. This is a friend of mine on PlayStation. I've invaded this person many times. I don't think I've ever beaten him. This person consistently kicks my ass. This person will hang out and just wait for invader scum to come in. Invader scum, much like myself. And, you know, I think if you're cool with this guy, he'll be cool with you. He kind of does what I do, just pretty much just on the other end of it. pretty much just wants to have good fights with people. I don't know how good of a fight I can have with this guy. I struggle against thrust type weapons like that. You know, her build could be much cheaper than it is. Fuck. And you know what? I tried to parry a couple times there and just wasn't gonna work. But yeah, GG. We get the triple high-speed bow, which is really nice. You know, guys, just because you have a PvP build doesn't mean you're actually going to be any good at PvP. I do like playing against people who are better than me, though, because I can learn a few things here and there, learn what not to do next time. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If you got a comment, you know where to put it. I'd like to thank you very much for watching. That's going to do it for me, and I'll see your fine ass later.